Hello, sweet veggies! Today I come to you with a message, a bit of a different message, I guess, and which is do not take long breaks from art. I really do not think that's a good decision. But to really understand what I'm saying, we first need to understand what art means. Which is, art is a product of human activity that involves creativity. So I'm not saying that if you are burned out from a type of art that you should keep doing it. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that if you are tired of drawing, try writing, because you're still creating, but it's so different. And who knows, it might inspire you to draw again. If you are a writer and even though you love writing, you just don't feel like doing it. Have you tried sculpting? Because that's another form of art and that you may fall in love with. And I don't know about other countries, but here in Portugal, you can buy like the sculpting thing, you can buy it in a supermarket. And it's not something expensive, so really anyone can sculpt. I feel like we have this misjudgment of sculpting that only if you have all the right tools that's the only way you can sculpt, but that's not true at all. You just need two things: your hands and wherever the sculpting thing is named, because I have no idea what its name is in English. And maybe if you are a sculptor and you sculpt every day, but you just cannot sculpt today, or you haven't been able to sculpt for a few weeks, try dancing. I feel that sometimes people forget dancing because it's like you're not sitting all day like you are when you are writing or drawing or sculpting, like you're moving around, but it's still a creative medium and it's great for your body. So definitely try dancing. And maybe if you are a dancer, I don't know, try to draw or to paint and so on. If you are tired of one thing, try another, still art related. I am telling you to not stop your creative juices from flowing. And I am sure some of you have tried to start an habit. Like everyone has tried to start an habit, right? And it's hard, isn't it? It's very hard to start an habit. So when you stop doing art, when you stop having that as a habit, it's really hard to come back to it. And I mean, if you are not passionate about art, then I guess don't do it. But if you are, but you are burned out from your usual medium, just try another one. Because if you are a creative person, why would you stop creating just because you are tired of one medium? Okay, and maybe you are tired of two. Maybe you regularly draw and paint. Okay, then try sculpting and writing. I don't know. Just vary and be creative. For example, my way of not burning out is having several projects going on. I'd say my main projects are my commissions, because I'm trying to get enough money for a new computer so I can edit my videos there, and I would also like to buy a microphone because I'm just using the iPad right now. And I'd say that's one of my priorities. When it comes to art, of course, because my most important priority is school and getting good grades so I can get into the university I want. That's my main priority. But when it comes to art, I'd say it's commissions, which I can't really do when I'm at school, so it's a bit controversial, I guess. I don't know. But beyond doing commissions, I still have these videos. Sometimes I create art just like for the videos. Like my last video, my how to make a good OC video, I created that OC specifically for a video. Sure, I made TikToks out of it and shorts, and I also posted on my social medias, but the reason why I made it was to make that video. But I am also, for example, painting a wood box with acrylics. I have just put the base on it for now, but I'm thinking about using acrylics. I don't know if I can put gouache in it. I like to use gouache, but I'm not sure if I can. Beyond that wooden box, I'm also painting a calligraphy pen. I also have my other digital illustrations, like fan art, OC arts, just stuff in general, I guess. My comics, which comics is actually a mix of different medias because you have to write them and you have to draw them. I'm also working on a watercolor drawing for a friend of mine, so that's another project I have going on. And making videos itself, like, you need ideas, you need to script them, maybe sometimes you need to draw for them. I'd say it's also a creative outlet. Oh, and there's also my sketchbook, which I have to fill 5 pages a week for a drawing class. So that's another thing I have going on. Okay, I'm realizing that maybe you shouldn't have as many projects as I have. But definitely have some. Maybe not as many as I have, because I'm now realizing that I do in fact have a lot of them. But it also means that I can change mediums pretty easily, because if I'm sick of doing watercolors, I can go study. Okay, that's not creative, but if I'm sick of that, I can go painting. If I'm sick of that, I can, I don't know, open a commission slot. I have so many things to do. If I am sick of painting, I can also go do a comic. And like yesterday, I actually made a 3-panel comic, like just in like 2 hours. And like, it's very simple. I wouldn't say it's that good looking, but yeah. I'm going back to the theme, I'm sorry, I don't know where I went. And yeah, and I have this many things going on, but these many projects going on, but I do them all sitting, you know, so when I'm sick of sitting, I just go dance. I go dance to 80s choreographies, because that's one of my favorite things to do. And I don't know if you're familiar with this K-pop group, but they have really intense choreographies. Actually, they are so intense that I can't do more than 2 on a row, because if I do, I'm going to be in bed for like 2 weeks because I can't move. Because as I said, I have back illnesses. This is not, maybe this is not funny for some people, but I'd say that laughing from your own suffering is one of the best remedies there are. So yeah, when I get tired of dancing, like, not physically tired because I can't handle anymore because their choreographies are way too powerful, I still want to keep listening to the songs, because 80s songs are just so hype. And at least to me, it makes me want to keep listening, you know? So I have a playlist for that. It's called Hyped Up, actually. I wonder why. And when I get sick of dancing, I still want to keep listening to those songs. So I come to the computer and I put the songs on, and those songs are also my creating art playlist. I mean, creating visual art playlist, because when writing I can't listen to those songs. I have other playlists for writing, and I listen to that playlist and I just want to create. So I go draw, or I go make comics or something. I'll go make something. So to me, I have been doing art consistently for like 3 years, 4 years, something like that. I think it's 3 years and a half, and I've never had a period when I felt truly burned out, because I have so many things going on. There's so many things going on that I don't get tired of anything. But maybe I've been doing this for a very short amount of time. I don't know, but I don't get tired, because when I'm sick of like doing stuff for my sketchbook, which I have to do because it's part of my grades and I value my grades a lot. If I'm sick of it, I can go paint my box. Or I can go read a book, yes, because I also read lots of books. And when I say books, I say fanfics on AO3, but I read lots of those. And having these many things going on, which are all related to creative things, I think it really helps me to keep myself motivated, to keep creating, by surrounding myself of creative things. Because I have a Twitter and an Instagram dedicated to only art, and I watch a lot of art videos on YouTube, and I read a lot of fanfic. You have so many things. Oh, and I also read webcomics. I have so many things going on. And I like it this way, because it means that I'm always in touch with art. And that always being in touch with art makes me a creative person. Like, maybe not makes me, but it helps me be the creative person I want to be. For example, it was not completely intentional, but like yesterday I had like 7 ideas for comics, and that's a lot of ideas. I was not expecting to have that many ideas, but I was scrolling on social media, and artists, because I was on Instagram, so on Instagram I only follow artists in my art account, and there was a lot, like, there's people who share their struggles online, and struggles are something that inspires me to make comics, because one of the things that I love to see when I make a comic is like, thanks, I needed this, or I wish there were comics going around like this when I was younger. That's the kind of comments that inspire me. Both on my videos and comics, those comments are what motivate me to keep going and are so damn precious to me. So I went on a tangent, didn't I? Tell me one video I made where I didn't start like rambling in the middle of it. Like, tell me one video. But yeah, in conclusion, definitely take a break from what is burning you out, but don't stop being creative. Try another medium you have never tried before, and allow yourself to fail. Because if you're trying something for the first time, you will fail. And that's okay. Make sure you have fun while you do it. Maybe if you're getting burned out from something, it's because you're not having fun anymore. And maybe that's because you're holding yourself to standards that are too high, which you shouldn't. Have fun. That's the most important thing about art. That's all for today. I really don't have anything else to say. So, if you like this video, subscribe, like, ring the bell so YouTube knows you liked it. And you can also comment so I know you liked it. And do tell me if this was useful, and if you want to keep up with the art I make, definitely follow me on Twitter because that's where I'm more active. But if you don't have a Twitter, you can also follow me on Instagram because I am also there often, not as often as Twitter, but I am also there. If you want to support me with money, I have a coffee, or you can commission me. My commission form is in the description, just like my coffee, the link to my coffee, to my Twitter, to my Instagram, and links to my everything. I don't know. It's there. Actually, this is the last rumble of this video, okay? I promise. One of the things I'd like to achieve would be like getting a big enough audience to opening a Patreon, and I'd love to advertise that at the end of my videos, and like mentioning and thanking my Patreons. It's something I really love to do. So if you'd like to help me achieve that, you can share this video with your friends or in your socials or in your social media. I'm sorry, I cannot speak. So have a nice weekend. Thanks for watching. Thank you for hearing me and listening to me rambling, because that's all I do. And don't forget to eat your vegetables.